Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing my testing May makeup, new makeup for May that's in. So Bareface, I'm coming to you now and I'm going to go through the products that I bought over in May and what I think of them and whether they're worth purchasing if you're in the market for some new makeup products. If you're new here, don't forget to click that subscribe button. It'll be either here or here, a picture of me and Richard. I'm not sure what side it will come up on for weekly videos. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Let's get on with the review. So if you've been watching our channel for a while, you know that I really enjoy Charlotte Tilbury's products. She really has hit the nail on the head when it comes to beautiful, flawless looking skin. Her shimmers are really good. They are so complementary to a more mature skin. So I literally went bananas on her site last month and ordered a few things that I've been waiting for and kind of looking to see what other people thought of them first before I used my hard-earned cash on it. Now the first thing was the Wonder Glow. This has been out for a very long time. Now it's an Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. Right, so what does that mean? It works kind of like a primer. It instantly revives your skin. It gives you that kind of, you know, sometimes your skin can look really dull. It instantly injects kind of luminosity into the skin. It's really nice. I really like it. When I put it on, you will see a slight difference in your skin. Would I use, it says you could use it instead of a foundation. My skin isn't good enough to go out with just a little bit of coverage, so I wouldn't wear this just as foundation. Well, no, not as foundation, sorry, instead of a foundation. It's early. And it's very pearlescent, very illumination. It's very pearlescent to it, but it's really nice consistency. Now, I'm popping it on now and I'm just kind of working it into the skin with my hands, as old Charlotte shows you to do, and it just gives a really nice glow. Now it has this technology in that when the light hits, the UV light, that it activates it. This is how I understand it. It activates it and helps to keep this kind of glow within skin. Now I just think it just makes you look really refreshed, and your skin just looks like it's ready for its next part of the step in your routine. Would I buy it again? No, only because I just think there's so many of these out there on the market that I just need to get through and try them all. But it is a very nice product. It does exactly what it says, so you can't decry it for that it does exactly what you want it to do. So I would wear this with, I'd put it on my skin and then I'd put concealer on if I was going to the gym so that my skin can breathe a bit. It's just a nice kind of, it's a nice product to just revive the skin. That's really all I can say on it really there. Right, so I'm just going to pop on, this is my IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I'll put a link above here where you can see the full review on this, and I'll be back with you in a moment while I just pop this up. Okay, so pop my base on now, and then I'm just going to go in with the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer by IT Cosmetics again. You can see a review of that. I'll pop that link above if you want to see what my thoughts are of this product. Okay, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of powder. This is from Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless powder. It is the best powder I have ever used. I just go under my eyes with it and it doesn't sit in any of the fine lines. If anything, because of the oils that Charlotte's put into this product, it just sits beautifully on the skin. Right, so what I am really excited about is Charlotte Tilbury's Instant Look in a palette. Now I got the 5-minute Face on the Go Smoky Eye Beauty. Okay, so this is how it looks. So you get a black then a really nice kind of cool warm brown. That sounds really weird to say they're both, but they are very quite similar. It's a warm brown, but it comes out quite cool on my skin. And then a really pretty shimmer, and then you get the bronze, the highlight, and two different types of blush. So one is like for the swish of the cheek, and then the other one, it says it's for the pop. So I really like it. It's really good. I've not bronzed yet, have I? Let me just bronze first. Let me go back to the bronze. So if you will know, if you're an OG watcher, that you will know that I have got the bronze and glow. So I got the bronze and blush this time. Now, Charlotte Tilbury's bronzer is a really good colour for those between a light to medium skin. She does do it for darker skin tones as well. Now, I'm not sure what that comes out like. I haven't tried it personally myself. But for the, you know, light to medium skin tone, this is a really nice bronzer to go for. It gives you this warmth, just a slight, it is very matte, but you can see it's got just a hint of glowing, so it's perfect to bronze with. So I'm just popping that where I will tan normally. Now, I'm not going to use the blush in this one. I'm going to use, because I did use that on my other video, that was my boy beat look. I'll put that above and you can see how that blush kind of turns out. I'm going to use the blush from this palette. Now, oh, how stupid. I could have just used the bronzer. Let me just break that clip. So I'm going to use the cheek blush in here, and I'm going to use the Swish first, which is a beautiful, beautiful, very nudie pink, and I'm going to pop that towards the back of the cheekbone. Just in circular motions on quite a big, dense, fluffy brush. Now, you could just pop your brush into both of them and then crack on, but I find just staggering it a bit just gives you that bit of control, really, of how you're placing it. Then I'm going to take the pop very lightly, because this is a beautiful peachy tawny colour, but it just gives that really nice glow. Just looks like you've been for a nice little jog. Now, if you're going a bit too heavy-handed with that, just get your brush that you used for your foundation and just kind of buff over the edges. It will take it back again for you. Or if you like that Aunt Sally look, then go for it. I'm now going to take the shimmer in this, the highlight of it, and it's calling it Candlelight is really just the perfect name for it, because it does just give you that beautiful, beautiful kind of glow to the skin without looking like, you're not going to see this from Space Girls. So if you really want a heavy highlighter, this is not for you. This is for those that just want to look like they're glowing and look fresh and youthful. You know, it just makes your skin look like a newborn baby. This is beautiful. It just looks so pretty, and I love using this on my brides, because its durability, how it stays put all days, is fantastic. It's really good. So I just pop that, you know, on the high points here, coming down the cheekbone, stop about there. And just a little bit just here on the bridge. Not on the tip. A little bit on the Cupid's bow. And I'm just going to put it on the high points, the brow as well. Alright, so brows are now on. Let's get these eyes on so they don't look so fierce. Going back in with the palette now. And what I like to do is take a fluffy brush. And I've been wearing the mid-tone brown. And just popping this into my crease. And I've been taking it quite far in and then back out again. and just warming up that whole area. Okay, once I've popped that into the crease, I then take a flat-ended brush and pop it into the black, and I'm gonna just go along my lash line very closely, keep it very tight to the lash line. The fallout on these shadows are quite heavy, but the pigmentation, the texture, they're so buttery and they blend so beautifully, I can forgive it for all the fallout. But it does drive me a little bit mad because I'm constantly, because I use this mirror and I constantly have to clean it each time because of all the fallout. Get a tissue. I have to clean it each time because of all the fallout. Alright, so take that flat-ended brush and we're just going to press along the lash line. And I'm just going to keep it all in the outer corner to give me that kind of, I'm going to go for a cat eye today. I do like to normally do an almond shape eye, which then you would come more in and then come out. But I think I'm going to go for a cat eye today. And as you're placing it down, I'm just going to be pulling up the shadow. So it starts to blend slightly. I'm then going to take a very, very fine little detail brush and I'm just pulling this black up into the crease area and just kind of rounding it off a little bit here. Do the same with the other eye. And then go back in with your brush that you put that brown over and just kind of roll over that in circular motions just to blend it and diffuse it beautifully. See, they blend so nicely. So I just do the top of my eyes. I've been leaving the underneath to kind of give me a bit more of a fresh look. I'm trying, you know. Then I take my finger and, which one shall I use? I'll use this one. And just put that into the tear duct. Just to highlight that inner corner. It really just freshens everything up. Now let's just give it a lick of mascara. So with the warmer weather we've been having, I've not been putting any mascara on my bottom lashes. I've just been keeping it a bit more simple and just keeping everything on the top. And then for the lips, I've just been going in with Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat over the lips. And then if you saw my review of the Makeup Revolution, I've been using this colour, Echelon, that's what it's called. And I've just been using that in the centre of the lip. So that's my lips on now, and the last thing that I have been using differently this month is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And I've just got this cute little makeup bag one, which is ideal because the other one I've got is like an industrial size one that I use at the salon. So this is really handy to just put into your makeup bag. Feels so good. I love how it just gives up, it goes really wet, and then as soon as it starts to acclimatise and it starts to set down on the face. It's one of, I think, the best primers, setting primers. That's wrong. It's one of the best setting sprays that I've ever used. It really does hold, as long as you do the X and then the T, then it does hold it. It seems it needs a lot going on. And then your makeup does last, I won't say it lasts all night, but it does last marginally longer than it would if you didn't use it. So that was my new makeup that I tested in May. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in next week's video. Take care. Bye.